I'm very excited today to tell you I am driving a brand new 2018 Ford F150 Lariat with the 3.7 twin turbo. It's snowing outside, as you can see, so this is a perfect time to take this truck out. So let's get to it. This is my first pickup truck I'm doing, which I'm very excited about. And the one thing I liked about this truck, to see how it handles in this bad weather, which is not really bad. It's a little snow today in Pennsylvania, but not as bad. But what a perfect time to do a review on a pickup truck as in this weather. Now, everyone knows pretty much the Ford F150 has a long history behind it. And this one in particular has the new EcoBoost V6, 3.7 V6. Now, every car company pretty much is going to turbos. So this one has 2 turbos, which is, can't believe in a pickup truck. I'm used to the nice growling of a V8. Now, the one thing I do like about this truck, geez Louise, it's just massive. Very, very big. And the way I'm sitting up, make me not even want to get back in my car. I can see the whole road. And this is almost the top of the line, the Lariat edition. So, and this one is all blacked out, black leather. I have leather dashboard, leather treatment on the steering wheel. This is nicely padded in leather. All the doors has leather treatment around it with some accents on the door handles. But this right here is pretty much what I would spec out. Black on black. Interior, pretty much everything you want. A nice big old panoramic sunroof and a pickup truck. Who would ever expect that? This thing is... Wait until I show you all the features this thing just come with. It's amazing. And the drive of it is very, very smooth. Like, pretty much high-end smooth for a pickup truck. I mean, it's not luxury car smooth, but for a truck, it's very smooth. What do you think back there? How, like, do you feel anything?
Wow, it's great.
Like, oh my goodness, this thing is... I would never, I mean, I've drove pickup trucks before, drove with friends pickup trucks, older models, everything like that. I never drove the newer versions of pickups. And this right here has you thinking differently of how a pickup should be. This is everything you want if you have a home, plus if you want something a little bit luxury. This is a cross with everything. The utility of it, plus the nice luxury version of it, and you still have the power. This truck right here has everything you're looking for. And even if you have a family, this truck is made for a family of how spacious it is. Alright, see how this thing... Oh wow. Now, the one thing about a V6, and I just noticed, it sounded like they had some sound piped in here, because it sounded a little growly. They try to make it sound a little bit meaner, but it's still a V6, a powerful V6, but I could hear the sound being piped in through the speakers. Now, another thing about this F-150, which I was a little bit is the 10-speed automatic, which, if you look at the gauge, you see 1 through 10, which is ridiculous. I would never thought transmissions would be up to 10 speeds, but I have to say, you don't feel it. You don't feel you going through all these different gears, and then when you press down on it, it drops down quick from 10 to 6 like that. So that's very impressive. You, like a regular car is 6 speed and things like that, you feel sometimes it knocks down a couple gears. This one just jumps right down to the middle of the power range. I really like the way this feels. Like, you don't feel anything on the road. Anything. Now, it's not super quiet as like a luxury car, or somehow some of the ways they're making the cars now, but for a pickup truck, it still is quiet. And this one comes with a couple features that I'm very shocked about, like the sound system. Ford has stepped their game up again. They have a Bang & Olufsen sound system in a pickup truck. Now, that's something that you hear about in luxury cars, a Bang & Olufsen sound system. And that right there just tells you how much better Ford wants to become.
Did you feel that cylinder deactivation?
Yeah. Dude, like you can see it going up to gears. Like now, since the last and the other gear ratios are more for cruising, and once you step off the gas, you can see it start climbing up itself, but you don't feel it. So the last couple gears are just mostly just for fuel economy, and that's very impressive that this many gears you don't feel it, number one, and you have great takeoff and good fuel economy in a pickup truck. And this engine has cylinder deactivation, which you can, I'm sure you can turn off.
It vibrates.
Yeah, you can feel it when it shuts off. But I'm sure you could turn it off if you don't like that feature. Mostly all cars today come with that feature that you can turn it off. Just avoid the little traffic over here and take some back roads. But I have to say, for a pickup truck, this one right here would be for me. The spec is right on the money of everything that I would like. It's the what was the package? The FX off-road package, I believe. FX4 off-road package. So if you do want to go a little bit off-roading, this thing most definitely will have it. You have your brake controls in here if you're pulling a trailer. And even in a pickup truck, you have push button start, which is, like I said, it's getting up there with how some of the modern day luxuries of people having in their cars. Now this road right here, I'll see how it handles going down this. It's a little snowy, but I'm very impressed with how it's handling everything, especially with all these gears. How will it handle going up something like this in wet weather, bad weather?
You're not even
No. No. Like, you don't even feel it, Harry. You don't even feel you going through this many gears. It's kind of weird, 18 miles an hour and you're in third gear. But the one thing I do notice is just the sound being piped in from the engine. And that's one thing, like, you're trying to make a truck a little bit and sound a little bit more beefier. Now they do have the 5.0 V8 version of this, which I think I would like a little bit better just because of the sound. I know fuel economy and things like that is different from the V6, but I've been known pickup trucks for just the V8s. But this has more torque than the V8, I believe so. Or match it. But yeah, this, I mean, you have every amenity that a car has, from heated seats, cooled seats. You have the ambient lighting. I believe this has the wireless charging. You have USB ports in the front. You have park assist, lane keep assist, all the safety features. You have a full outlet plug in the dashboard next to a regular 12-volt outlet.
You said this has Wi-Fi too.
Yes, this also has Wi-Fi, which is amazing. All right. I'll go on the other one. And you have a 360 backup camera, which is kind of cool because it shows you in the snow, it shows you where all your wheel marks really are, which is very impressive. And I believe, which I will check in a second, I think you have, yes, you have different camera modes. That's for your trailer. That's for, I believe, that look like an angle view. Oh no, that's the front.
Just stop for a second.
Now, the one thing I want to show you how much room a pickup truck comes with. This right here is the crew cab. So nice big 4 doors, for pretty much for large guys, just to get in and out. And just look at how much space you have back here. Excuse me for all the snow that's blowing. But this thing, this is where I sit in at, right here. Nice sturdy door. This is where I'd be sitting at, and I like my seat all the way back, and I still can move my legs around. All the comfort features in the world back here. Heated seats, like I said. All the power functions that you want. This thing has everything. Pretty comfy back here too. Have your nice little LED lights up here that I like the feature they put back here. You get have your little armrest, and guess what, guys? Couple more cup holders right in the center. So if you like a lot of drinks, this right here will be for you. Now you have cubby holes in the door back here, cubby holes right here, and like I said, you have nice little accent features right here, almost carbon fiber lookish, but we know it's not real, but it still gives it a good look for back here. Your grab handles, but this thing is really, really nice. I have to say, this thing is nice. And come back here, as you see, it has the blind spot radar back here. Now the one thing about this truck I'm gonna show you, turn on the lights. I guess they'll turn them on. Yep, there they are. The one thing about their lights, they have LED lights that goes around this whole center. Then the thing I do like the LEDs that go all around the center, but if any of you guys drove behind them at night, I mean like I do, I would like them to be a little bit brighter. I love the function, the features, I like how it looks, but I just wish it was a little bit brighter, especially when you're like right in the back, because only thing you see is just this. That's all you see. You don't see the whole side. So if this was just a little bit brighter, to me, it would even come off even better. Yeah, I noticed when I drove up behind a couple of them at night, you don't see much of it, and it's not bright enough to actually see it. But I wish they just made it just, I like how it looks, it's just not bright enough. But this whole light is all LEDs. You have your trailer control function, your plug, your trailer hitch. And this truck comes with soft drop. No more slamming down or any of that feature. How do you open this thing? So my buddy's gonna show me how to get this thing out.
Slides out. And for people that don't know, it's actually numbered 1 and 2. Okay. So you can have the, so you know,
different height adjusted.
Well, so it's basically just so that 1, 2, slide, push up.
All right. So this is perfect for days like this on a snowy, slippery, wet day. You don't want to try to get up on your bumper. You know, you might slide off. So this right here just, oh man. this is perfect. I like this. And you have LED lights back here, and you notice Ford sprayed this bit, and they have that Ford emblem and the spray liner, which is pretty cool. You have your little attachment right here. So I guess this is the light. See, you have a little button right here. You can turn your light on and off.
Oh, that's really neat.
Yeah. So you can see at night. But this right here is pretty. And like he said, it's real easy. 1, 2, and 3. That's it. And you have a nice little LED light back here in case you want to illuminate anything back here. That's a cool feature. What really made Ford really step up the game is the front of it. Here's the LED lights around here. Now these up front looks bright. They look nice and bright. Even the headlights, I like how small the headlights are. And this year they changed the whole grill, the front grill. I like this grill a lot better because it is a nice black piece. I mean, and they do come with a mesh grill too, I believe. I've seen one with mesh. So, but this grill really fits this truck very well. And you have the LEDs right here. You even have LED fog lights, which is pretty cool. Nice HID fog lights. Yeah, this is a pretty nice looking truck. And I guess that little sensor right on the roof, that would be for the Wi-Fi and all your navigational features and everything like that. But this truck comes well equipped. There's just a couple things, like I said, that I wish they could have addressed was those lights in the back. A little bit brighter up back. I like the design, I just wish they were just a little bit brighter. Out front, I love how everything up front just LEDs, even the fog lights. I like the camera in the front. And like I said, and it might be an option because I know the other model comes with it, the mesh grill. But I do like the way this grill looks, but I know it comes with the mesh grill with the Ford emblem too. So, but yeah, this thing is pretty nice. So it's getting pretty nippy out here, so I'm just jump right back in and we can talk a little bit more. All right, now we're back in here driving around in the snow, seeing how this thing handles. Now the one thing, this is the only couple downfalls I had with it. Yes, Ford has stepped their game up. Yes, everything, the fit and finish in here is nice. The only thing is, and I think just because it's still a truck and people want to use it as a work truck, you still have like, just plastic pieces here and there that, it don't look bad like they used to back in the day, but you still have plastics on the dashboard, plastics in the center, but it's still, it's tasteful. So it doesn't look awful, it's not out of place. The buttons are big enough so if you do have gloves, you can still turn everything, use the knobs and everything like that. But for the only knock in this truck is some of the plastics are still, still they trying to catch up to. The other thing about a truck, which my buddy was referring to when he test drove it a little bit, the steering. Yes, this truck comes with electric steering. Mostly all vehicles now these days come with electric steering. And because we're driving in the snow with the all-wheel drive system on, it feels like you're not driving on the road. It feels like you're really disconnected from the road, which now that I'm used to now for vehicles like this. But if you're used to older model trucks that don't have the electric steering, anything like that, this, probably feel a little weird to you. But I'm pretty much used to this. But it feels like the steering wheel is like gliding, like you don't feel any connection. But there, that's the only thing about this truck. But everything else, I mean, it's taking this snowy roads pretty good. And we tested out the sound system. The sound system sounds amazing, great. I mean, a lot of deep bass, which is surprising. I don't even know where they put the subwoofer in here, but it knocks pretty good. And it's very clear. And I mean, like I said, I could live with this truck. Everyday use for something for your family. You want to take it out, throw something in the back, take it to a tailgating game, or even just want to just take this thing off-road. This thing is made to do it. But yeah, this whole experience of me driving an SUV, I mean a pickup truck, excuse me, it's been a blast. I always wanted to test drive one of these. I mean, pretty much all the truck lines, but Ford was the #1 that I want to do first, because pretty much everybody I know has a Ford, and this one right here did not disappoint. Like I said, I had some here and there's about the outside and the inside with the play, but I can live with this. This is pretty much perfect for me. It has everything I need in here. Everything is hands-on, easy to understand, and you get great gas mileage out of it. Do you have any
nice sometimes.
How you like it? Pretty much in everything. I mean, with the vague steering, but
yeah, the steering is a little weird, right? Because I'm just, it just feels like you're sliding, like on the snow. It felt like I was sliding the whole time, but I really wasn't. I'm just not used to that, but that's something you just, you grow into. Yeah, you just get used to. But yeah, the sound system's great. The ride quality is great. The seats are super comfortable. Fit finish is great.
Like, I love how
it's hard to not like this vehicle.
I love how the seats hold me. I love how high I sit. I'm used to always sitting low, and I do have an SUV, so I sit high in that. But majority of my driving is driving in cars, and most of my cars are lowered. And this thing right here, it makes you feel like you're the king of the road. Now, I know their Super Duties are even higher than this, but right here, this would be perfect for me. I don't need anything ginormous going down the road. I already drive trucks and everything like that, so this would be perfect medium that I need. And this has me really considering my next vehicle as being a pickup, especially if you're a homeowner. This is perfect. I mean, this is absolutely perfect. So, okay guys, I'm gonna wrap it up for right here. If you like what you hear, you like what you see, please subscribe, and please hit that like button and comment below. Let me know what else you want to see, and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. Peace out.